I feel like Nikola Jokic in this new look Denver Nuggets team in terms of the new head coach, I feel like they're really primed for a massive playoffs this season. And what I wanted to do in this video is kind of break down some film. Going into the fourth quarter, they were down 103 to 97 with about 8 minutes left and continued to go on a massive run to win this ball game. And I want to break down the film. I want to show you how they did it. Before we dive in though, do me a big time favor, guys. Comment down below how far do you think they're going to go in this year's playoffs? And with that being said, let's dive into this fourth quarter and how they were able to finish off this Grizzlies team at home. All right, here we go. So first play I want to break down is right here. So we get Nikola Jokic in a one-on-one with Sandy Aldama. Now, usually every single time they get the ball into the post, teams are going to draw that double team, right? They're going to send two. Now, essentially what this does is create a blender of the defense. Everyone is in constant rotation, and what's going to happen is you're going to see the defense just rotate from everywhere because they have to get out of this double team, right? So now this is where the off-ball movement really comes in. Instead of sitting right here, we're going to cut to the basket, force Ja Morant to really commit down there, and now we have a wide open Christian Braun who is wide open at that top left of the key. Nikola Jokic is so instinctual. He turns around, finds a slot cut out of Christian Braun. Now we go in box out or kind of wall off Ja Morant. Now we have a lane right to the basket here for Christian Braun. Great pass by Nikola Jokic. We're able to get a nice easy bunny. Again, the floor spacing of this team is amazing. They're genius and they know exactly what they're doing at all times. And this is one of the major reasons I believe they're going to go on a massive run right there. Easy. Let's go. Now, I also love the way this team pushes the tempo. Now, you guys can't really see it, but you see 3 Memphis Grizzlies down, getting back slowly, okay? This is when Russell Westbrook or Nikola Jokic or even Jamal Murray at times, right, can take advantage of slow defenses getting back in transition. And all Russell Westbrook is going to do here is fling it down the floor. Look at the big man's back turned. No one's in that paint except for Aaron Gordon, absolute dime. And he's got that verticality where, hey, you're not stopping him. If you don't get back on defense quicker than that, Zach Edey, you're done. Russell Westbrook, Nikola Jokic, these guys are going to pick you apart. And this was a massive turn of this game. Still down by 5, but now down by just 3. Let's go. All right, here we go once again. Christian Braun getting up this left side. Look at the defense start to set up in their half-court set. We got a mismatch here, but also no one's going to be able to double team in transition. We got the big over here on Christian Braun. Now watch Nikola Jokic. He's going to get to his spot. He's going to get that leverage, and once he gets this ball, he knows that he has about 0.5 seconds before this team sends that blitz, whether it be from the top side, the strong side corner, or even the bottom side. Since that's Ja Morant, most likely it's not going to come from there. It would probably come from right here. So he knows, realistically, he's got to spin inside and, welcome the double team from Ja Morant instead of Jaren Jackson Jr. So boom, spins inside, realizes not only does he have positioning, but he's got the advantage and one. Sound dumb. You cannot guard this team in transition because not only will they pick apart the mismatches, they know exactly what they're doing. They find the mismatches and they eat them. Right here, Nikola Jokic does a great job through contact and one. And even if Ja Morant wanted to rotate over, there's nothing he could do. All right, once again, first thing we notice, we got a side at a bounce play here. Russell Westbrook, your inbounder, still down by 3. We got positioning right here, Nikola Jokic. We want to spread out this floor, stack up that side because, again, if we have leverage and we spin off this baseline, we know we're going to get rotation from this defense, most likely coming from Jaren Jackson Jr. So we put Aaron Gordon in that dunker spot. If we get that rotation, now Ja Morant is that last line defense. So as Jokic gets his ball, immediately what we thought was going to happen happens, right? We get a backside double team. We get a backside, cut to the basket, putting all that pressure on Ja Morant, who's not a rim protector at all. And look at this. Jokic spins, finds the rolling Aaron Gordon, has positioning, right? And then gets a wide open dunk underneath the basket. Again, these guys are so smart. It's unbelievable to watch. Now, before we get any further into this video, guys, make sure you do me a big favor. Hit that like button. It helps out so much. And if we get over, let's say 500 likes on this video, we will post non-stop Denver Nugget videos all playoffs long. But most importantly, comment down below P2, okay? This will tell me not only do you guys want a part 2 to this video, but you want multiple videos for playoffs and that you guys are enjoying them. Lastly, subscribe. Free, doesn't cost anything. Make sure you guys are joining the family real quickly right now. And again, Love the way the ball movement is working out here for this Denver Nuggets team, and let's see how this game... Alright, now here's something I have missed watching. This two-man game between Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. Again, every single time as we come off this thing, our first read is our defender. If he goes over, we're going to want to curl off this thing into the lane, put all the pressure on the big man as Jokic either rolls or pops out to the three-point line. If this guy goes underneath the screen, we just stop and pop for a three. So obviously we can see he's fighting over that screen. We want to curl off this thing quickly, get him stuck in what we call jail, right? Basically where he cannot get back in front of Jamal Murray. As we do that, boom, now we have the leverage. We can either stop and pop for this mid-range, which is exactly what we do. We also could have hit Nikola Jokic for a mid-range as well. And for this to be a tie game, 2:50 left to go in the ball game, to hit a shot like this is beautiful. Jamal Murray didn't have the best game in the world, but had a clutch bucket right there here for the Denver Nuggets. Alright guys, same thing. Very next play, they're still up by 2. All we're going to do here, stack that, or stack this corner, have Russell Westbrook in the weak side corner. All we're going to do is a DHO, okay? What is a DHO? Basically, this stands for a dribble handoff between the big and Jamal Murray. Once again, same strategy. We're going to come off this thing. We're going to set a screen. If he goes over, we're curling off this thing, putting all the pressure on that big man to create that switch, right? So again, we're going to hand the basketball off. He goes over. Now we attack the big man. Instead of stopping, we attack the big. We roll Nikola Jokic to that basket. We want this big to fully commit to Jamal Murray though. So how do we do that? We apply as much pressure as possible. We get 3 guys to rotate, not only the initial defender, but the big, and then you get the strong side corner to rotate as well, opening up the corner, but also Nikola Jokic is wide open as well at that free throw line. So we bounce past it, nice little pocket pass, and Nikola Jokic gets a nice little push floater to put him up by 4, 2 minutes left to go. This two-man game in certain situations becomes very hard to guard because no matter how you play it, they're always going to get some sort of an open look unless you get weak side or strong side rotation from the corners. But then you look at Christian Brown and he would be wide open, right? So whatever you do off that high pick and roll, good luck. And here we go in transition. Now they're up 114, 108. Massive run. Let's end off this game. Russell drives into the lane, finds Jokic for an easy layup there. And at this point, the game was over. They do such a good job, man. In transition, so hard to guard. Look at Russ, even slightly lose the ball, but tap it over to Jokic, who now is a one-on-one with Desmond Bane, who's moving the opposite direction. Just great, man. So what we're going to do is end the video here, okay? There's no games on tomorrow, so if you want a part 2, you got to let me know ASAP. You got to let me know right away by hitting the like button, commenting down P2, okay? This will tell me that you guys want that next one. And lastly, again, subscribe to the channel, guys. It is free. Doesn't cost anything, and we got you guys covered throughout the entirety of this year's NBA playoffs with a bunch of Nikola Jokic and Denver Nugget breakdowns. With that being said, see you guys there. Peace.